Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? We're going to do another whip and chat with Diamond Art Club, So Many Books, So Little Time by Randall Spangler. Dragling hanging out up there. Dragling eating a cookie. A cat watching them. Alright, square drill. 22 inches by 43 inches, 56 centimeters by 109 centimeters. 53 colors, including 2 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis, and they're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. Anything under color code or DMC code 150 is considered an AB from Diamond Art Club. Alright, how's it going? So, we're about here, this purple book. Third book in the stack, and we're just doing the pages and a partial bit of the blue book here. So, alright. Just kind of working on the page section now. Color 640. Yeah, let's dive right in. Did a section completion photo and update earlier. So let's continue on filling this closed book pages in. I did receive my portable CD player that I bought off of Amazon last night. Sitting on the front step after when my dad and I got home from running errands. Tonight was like subs and salads for supper, so just ran and got those, ran to the grocery store, got a couple things, yeah, got coffees, came back home, had supper. Yeah. So I just got the CD player set up and all that, the boom box or whatever. Yep, plugged it in, played a CD while I was on the exercise bike, so works just fine. Finally, novel concept for a CD player. So yeah, that's really cool. Glad I have like hundreds of CDs, so just nice having hardware that will play the music CDs. So yeah. Just simple, straightforward kind of guy. Just want to listen to music. Put a CD into a CD player, hit play, and listen. Did word search, yeah. I was on the bike. The indoor bike, that is, the elliptical. So yeah. Listen to music keeps me attentive while I'm doing the word search or reading. Yeah, then I'm not looking at the gauge on the indoor bike, see how far I've gone, etc. I look at it at the digital gauge every now and then while I'm pedaling, but doing word search or something or listening to music just keeps me going. Go on the bike for at least an hour when I have the opportunity to. Sometimes nearly 2 hours to get my distances for virtual challenges. Yeah, that's a big boost. Get more kilometers in distance with going on the exercise bike. Plus wherever I walk during the day while I have my cell phone on me. Keeps track of my steps. So yeah, so if I at least do 10,000 steps a day, and I call that still being physically active, so works for me. Alright. So, it's a good habit. to get into. Yeah. And let's keep getting these right facing arrows. I just thought I'd slide in another WIP in chat today, since I have to stay up late anyway. Yeah. So, let's see what I can find on YouTube again. And just chillax for a bit later tonight. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, sneezing into my arm, so yeah. RIP headphone users. Holy cow. I think dust or something there, so what fun. Yeah, so I got my music boombox from Amazon, and lo and behold, they just grab the product box with the boombox in it, slap an address label on it, and deliver it, and leave it on the front step. Like, yeah, let's not just leave this package unattended when it's blatantly like a CD player, like on the box. It wasn't a brown Amazon box. Oh well, it probably wasn't sitting there for too long, but still, and we're out on the highway where nobody thinks we live. Like a house on the stretch of highway. It's like, people live out here? Like, yeah, surprise. I don't know, so, but still, it's like, why wasn't this a little more discreetly wrapped or something? Like, hey, free CD player that's just sitting on somebody's porch, hey, yoink. It's like, ah, crap. I don't know, eventually boom boxes and CDs might come few and far between, so I'm kind of like, just really take care of the one I just bought. It's like, should I be getting like a couple backups or something? It's like, holy cow, are people going to want to fix these anymore, or it's just... Yeah, I listen to music digitally, but yeah, with like a few hundred music CDs, so it's like I just can't just ditch them. It's like years of music. Kind of, my love of music developed over like a couple decades at least, like, if not 3 decades, like. Probably for the music that I have in my collection, like my music CDs, that is, like, I've probably barely even scratched the surface of what I could be listening to or what's out there for music, but it's what I could obtain, like, up to now, music-wise, music CD-wise. I don't know. I kind of like having physical copies of stuff, like video games and, yeah, music CDs, word search books. I like interacting with them, the packaging. Yeah, it's like supporting the artist or the publisher of the word search magazines, kind of thing. yeah, it's like, hey, I have this music CD and it's from the early 2000s or something. Like, it's kind of like a timestamp. Like, I remember when cassettes were, like, cassette tapes were around. And that's on, like, really sensitive ribbon that's even more fragile than on a compact disc. Like, if any of that tape and, like, the cassette, like, tears or anything, you don't have you can't play that tape. So it's like, CDs can scratch, yes, but I'm like, that's why they have CD cases, so it just usually goes back in the CD case if I'm not listening to it, or I'm done listening to a CD. It's like, make it last kind of thing. But, yeah. So, I don't have a CD player in my SUV. It's connect to your phone kind of thing. It's like, I'm not doing that. I have to, like, download music to be able to, like, connect the phone to my car, and yeah, it's just using memory up on the phone. So, like, nah. It's just that much more information on the phone. Yeah, I'll see like a separate device or something that's just for music, to store music on downloaded stuff. Like a favorites playlist that I can play digitally in my car whenever I want. Just plug and play. Just kind of plug and play mentality kind of guy. I just want to listen to something. I just want to hear some sort of noise or something. Yeah, just better get some more 640 in the tray here. There's still a chunk left. Alright, cool. Okay. I know eventually CDs are going to be phased out. But yeah, as I probably mentioned before, vinyl records are making a comeback, so I don't know, CDs might still kick around. It's cheaper to produce CDs, or concern for plastic, or you can use recycled plastic to create music CDs. I don't know. Yeah, just like CD players can like get damaged or no longer work, or something happens to the power cord, la-di-da. Yeah, CD players will break, CDs can break, record players can break, or the needle that glides on the vinyl record to like play the music. Yeah, that can break and stuff, and record player can't work properly. I do have a record player, but I don't have a whole whack of vinyl records to I have like the Halo Guardians soundtrack that somehow ended up on vinyl. That's, yeah, it's basically my vinyl collection. Yeah. And for a boombox or sound system, you need like a dedicated spot and then storage for all the CDs. That probably just turns a lot of people off. Unless you really love just interacting with vinyl records and stuff and CDs. I don't mind. Yeah, it's just like a game disc, a video game disc. You have like a whole entire game or world, if it's an RPG, like on this disc. And you pop it into the system and you can just play that game. It's exclusively on that disc. Yeah, if you have a favorite artist, music CD, you have 12 or so songs that you can just play however many times you want or until the CD rage quits or scratches or something. So yeah. Well, yeah, you can listen to music digitally, but yeah, cell phones get old, batteries die in cell phones. Yeah, any digital device or music player, yeah. Eventually stuff will give out. Hard drives give out on computers, la-di-da. But if you have a CD or game disc, yeah, you can just get another CD player or whatever and pop it into that and just be playing music. So, but yeah, if you have like hundreds of CDs, yes, it gets a little impractical. I don't like those CD storage cases where it's just the CD and then it's in sleeves. I'd rather have the case. Usually just take a CD, or I had taken a single CD with me and put it in the Honda Fit CD player, listened to the CD a couple times, brought it back to my house and just picked another CD and did the same thing. Probably a main perk of buying that Honda Fit was like the CD player. I'm like, yes, perfect. Great feature. And it was a down-to-earth car. But yeah, it aged out and was beginning to get a little tricky to drive safely. I was the only one who was driving. It yeah, as the principal driver, and I'm the principal driver of my SUV. I'd probably let my parents drive it if they really wanted to. They've been passengers. I've driven them around. So I had to pick up my dad one evening after he had his company Christmas party. So I was his designated driver, kind of thing. Picked him up. Yeah, last year. It's weird saying last year. But I've been writing 2024 on my full-time jobs, paperwork, and documents, so I fully know that it's 2024, so... Oh, excuse me. Yeah, all the staff in the factory have to be very specific about dates, like when something happened and all this documentation stuff. date everything, initial. What time did this happen? Yeah. So really wouldn't have to go too far to wonder what the date is. At my full-time job. Just look on paperwork, or there's a calendar kicking around in one of the departments. There's wall clocks that have day and month, hours, seconds, minutes, time display. Yeah, digital time display. 24-hour time. So I've gotten used to 24-hour time because for a couple decades of just looking at it and filling in paperwork with 24-hour time documentation, yeah. So basically, if it's 1 p.m., it's 1300. You just basically add 12. To the afternoon stuff. Afternoon times. All the way up to 0000. I don't know if some clocks say 2400 or it just reverts back to 0. Yeah, probably just reverts back to 0. Or midnight. I don't know, after a while, seeing 24-hour time, just seeing it constantly. Oh, yeah, 1500, 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 p.m. But, yeah, you don't say 1500 p.m., you just say 1500. So, yeah, it probably more people recognize it as military time, too. So, yeah, 24-hour military time, so... Yeah, it's just that accuracy stuff that I like too. Yep. So it was afternoon. Yeah, 1500 in the afternoon. This happened. And yeah, recorded to like the minute. Yeah. So very effective, specific. Put a date in front of that and voila. You have a time frame for when something happened. Yeah. Kind of why I like diamond painting. Specific symbol for a specific color code. Yeah. And you just follow it throughout the whole canvas, and yeah, you have a piece of art when you're done. Specific, to the point, accurate. So yeah. Yeah, not really point A, point B, just see a result, get a response. Yeah. It's just so much easier. Specific, hey, have an answer, life moves on. Yeah. This happened, what do I do now? Yeah. What's the solution to a problem? La-di-da. Here we go. Just so much easier. If everybody knows just what's going on. Yeah, and if everybody is following this military time or 24-hour time in the factory, which everybody is, the paperwork's all in the same time format and date format. Yeah, it's just less confusing for everybody, and people know what's going on and can refer to something, even like a Julian date on a product label for the date that it was pasteurized or packaged even. Well, for my case, the date the egg was pasteurized, not necessarily the date it was dried on the product label, just the pasteurization date. So yep, day, month, year. Yep. And there's traceability for product code too. Where is it being stored? Is it currently at our facility? Is it stored off site? Yep. How many boxes? Yeah. Oh, excuse. Dry throat. Ugh. Yeah, just so much easier if stuff just makes sense. So much better. But there's some things out there that just should make sense, but they do not. And nobody knows what the heck is going on, or can't explain certain things, when it should be plain and simple. But I don't know. Kind of like law in a way. Specific law is stated, and then there's like sub clauses. They're kind of like loopholes or conditions. Yeah, wasn't really fantastic at law, but yeah, just watching some news broadcast stuff, and it's just like this person did this, however they did this, so kind of makes it so charges may not stick for them doing this. Yeah. It's like, what? They did something bad, they should be getting fined or going to jail or something, but no, they did this, so they get less of a sentence or something. It's just like, what? Slap on the wrist in some cases for some stuff. It's just like, yeah, I guess for somebody to get like fully charged or get jail time, it has to be proven beyond reasonable doubt or whatever, unbiasedly, or etc., etc. Like, there has to be undeniable proof that this person or people did stuff for them to get sentenced and punished for what they did, whatever it was. And people try to squiggle out of it by creating certain circumstances or la-di-da, and it's just yikes. Anyway, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, I put the main website links for Conquer and Pacer, the fitness instead of active virtual stuff I was talking about earlier. I'm not affiliated or partnered with Conquer or Pacer anyway. The apps are free to install on iPhone or Android yeah. But purchasing the challenges, yeah, costs a little bit of money. So yeah, just be aware that any information will be listed on those websites, and I won't earn a commission or anything. Just there for information's sake, so you have something to check out. But anyway, any updates to Echoes of Color here, or section completions, completed canvas photos, yeah, progress through my WIPs, works in progress, will be posted here on YouTube. Echoes of Color channel page under community tab. So yeah, that's where the posts have been going. So as far as I know, I think I've seen them. So I just made a post today. So anyway, take a look at that kind of stuff if you're interested in that. Hit the notification bell, subscribe to hopefully get those updates. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I'm new. Anyway, take care. All the best with your crafting endeavors, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.